Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for fast baseball news and other baseball content so you don't miss it. I'm going to be getting into all the recent news that's been happening lately. There was a lot of moves today that were sort of minor, nothing really big, but there is a lot of news to go over, so be sure to watch the whole thing so you don't miss anything. So, the New York Yankees and Brett Gardner are no closer to a deal than they were at the beginning of the offseason, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do there. They don't really need Brett Gardner, but he is a veteran on that team and a leader in the clubhouse. So that's the main part that he would bring to their team, so they could definitely use him. The Mets are interested in Jake Arrieta and James Paxton as their fifth starter. They could definitely go after one of them. Probably Paxton would make more sense because he is a left-hander, and all their other pitchers are right-handers except for Peterson, so I could definitely see them doing something there. And Arrieta would be more of a depth move because he hasn't really been the best over the last couple years. And going into other news, the Detroit Tigers have signed Renato Nunez to a minor league deal. A third baseman slash first baseman, has lots of power, could definitely be a good big part of that team. I'm surprised it was a minor league deal. He was actually pretty solid in the MLB, but Tigers get a pretty good bat in him. The A's also made a minor league signing. Jed Lowry is going back to the A's on a minor league deal. He went to New York a couple years ago on a pretty big deal, and he didn't live up to that money, so he's going back to the A's on a minor league deal as a depth bench piece. And the Phillies also got another arm for their bullpen. The Phillies had the worst bullpen in MLB history last year. That's a actual thing. That wasn't me just making fun of the Phillies. That was an actual thing. But they have made a lot of good moves this offseason to make the bullpen a lot stronger. And one move today that they made was acquiring Brandon Kinsler from the free agent market. They signed him to a one-year deal, around $3 million. So he's going to be their closer or fight for the closing role at least. Apparently Bryce Harper really wanted him on the team. So that's where that really started up. And they finally got the deal done. So pretty good deal for the Phillies. I think they should still add another arm for their bullpen to be really good, but that was their major weakness last year, so they're doing good right now. There was a couple other minor moves and designations for assignment, but to keep the video interesting, we don't really care about that. The Phillies made another move, actually, Matt Joyce, to a minor league deal. They signed him, left fielder, depth piece. They already have some good outfielders over there, but they just got another depth piece. And that's basically it for today's news. I'm just checking to make sure nothing else we missed. No, not really. Justin Turner still on the free agent market. The Dodgers are looking for replacements for Turner. They were talking about moving Max Muncy over to third base and getting Garrett Cooper from the Miami Marlins. Cooper can play anywhere in the outfield and first base, and he has a lot of talent. He's actually been really solid in Miami under the radar, so I could definitely see him going to LA, and he could even flourish there and become an even better player than he is now, and they don't have to give up a lot for him. So definitely a lot of stuff that can happen there. Justin Turner, I could see going to the Milwaukee Brewers. Going to be interesting to see. We actually have a couple more stories, actually. The Astros added some bullpen depth, signing Steve Cishek to a minor league deal, non-roster invite, so he's going to have to earn his way onto the team. When he's good, he's really good. He also has dealt with some injuries and some other issues, so that's why he's on the minor league deal. Ryan Braun said he's not currently interested in playing, so he might retire. He's been around for a very long time, so he might retire. And then our final story, the biggest story of this video, Jake McGee heading over to the San Francisco Giants. He's been one of those guys that have been up and down throughout his whole career, but when he is up, he is a very solid relief pitcher, and the Giants have silently had one of the best off seasons this off season. So they're not just focused on going for third place. If there's expanded playoffs, they're trying to make a good roster to hopefully stay alive in the playoffs. That's basically it for all today's news. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next one.